how long I've been trying to make this video. Anybody guess? Well, it's been minutes, hours, days, and now at least a week late. Um, so I apologize for that. But I understand that everybody wants to hear what's going on. I would too, after all of this sharing that I've done over the past 6 months. And first off, welcome to Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. I'm in my shop, and of course, you can see the motorbikes. I've got my 73 Plymouth Satellite there, um, and we're home. We are in our environment. Um, During our marathon drive, 4,000 miles, or almost 4,000 miles in 5 days. It was arriving in Alaska, and the especially the drive from Glen Allen here was special, just because it felt like home. I knew I was coming home, and as great as California and the rest of our travels have been, there's no place like home. And although our home is in Bethel, 400 air miles due west of Anchorage, we have established a home here in Anchorage, and over the years, Anchorage has been a second home, so we're happy to be home. Um, I have some notes for you. Um, well, actually, first off, Logan. Logan is doing well. Um, it was a really rough go there for a little bit. Um, After Moto for Kids race at Paris, that week afterwards was really tough for a couple of weeks. But Logan is now doing much better. His pain has pretty much subsided. He had some really significant pain in his upper right chest and back. That's mostly subsided. And he's gaining his strength and his endurance back. He's getting around. Those of you that follow our Instagram know that one of the first things he did when he got home was jumped on his Suron, that thing right there. Um, but besides that, his eating, he didn't eat there for a couple of weeks and lost a lot of weight. But his eating again, his um, just revived, if you will. He's coming back. He's really excited to get back on the 85 there. Um, and yeah, after the Surround ride the other day, the second thing he wanted to do was take a ride in the Plymouth. He wanted to get that out, so that's what we did. Um, but anyways, um, I have to try and be mindful of my time here. I know your time is valuable as well. And like I said, I've been trying to make this video for a long time, and for one reason or another, it just didn't happen until I decided to make it happen now. So we had a stay in the hospital. I was there for about a week. Lisa was there for the following 2 weeks. Um, yeah, I was there for a week. We were both there for the second week, and then I head back this way from Los Angeles on the drive, and so Lisa was with Logan from that transition of Los Angeles to Anchorage. Um, that was a fight. Those of you that have dealt with major health issues, and especially requiring travel, know how difficult this system is. Insurance. right, private insurance, and then also Medicaid. It's all it was a tough deal, but we navigate that. Thanks to Rick at Linden, they had offered their jet to get Logan home. We actually had that online with a pilot. Thank you to Lisa for helping navigate that process. But we had a pilot on board. We had a jet lined up, and it was only then did we see some action on part of insurance. Once the hospital and the insurance knew how serious we were about getting Logan home, um, they that's when they started to make things happen, and they worked things out with Life Med and our friend of the family, our cousin, Logan's cousin, um, Gundo Hoffman. So thank you, thanks Gundo for flying Logan home. Um, all right, I'm going to give you a quick rundown, real quick. Again, time. Um, for the sake of time, when we left, we were lined up to do the two-stroke World Championships at Glen Helen. Sadly, we couldn't make that happen. But at that race, and as well as Supercross, Logan had his mini plate sticker featured on all of the professional riders' bikes. Um, I'll put some photos up for that. Um, and all right, we talked about the insurance. We talked about that offer of a ride from Linden, uh, and finally the Medicaid approval for the um, medevac flight. Uh, Ryan and Moses, Ryan Butte and Moses Demented, two of my best friends, they flew from Bethel to Los Angeles. That I forget the exact day, but it was like the 12th or something. Wednesday the 12th. We departed on Friday the 15th um, on a marathon drive. While they were waiting around, they helped me get things ready. We got tire change, oil change, serviced, greased and serviced everything before we hit the road for the big drive. Um, Logan had depart LA on the 16th. He flew home with Lisa, baby Josie, and Z had already come home. They came home just for a visit initially, but they decided to stay and get the house ready for our return. But yeah, after 5 days departing Los Angeles, we made it home. Um, Part of that journey included a 24-hour nonstop marathon stretch from Los Angeles to Seattle, or actually Whidbey Island, where we met Curtis and had an overnight visit. Saw Elena, Gretchen, Cam, and their new baby. So congratulations to Kurt and Gretchen. Look forward to a lot more time with you guys and the baby. But we arrived Anchorage after 4 days through Canada. And the drive north was wonderful, uneventful for the most part, which was good. Uh, as expected, further north we drove, the colder it got. There was one morning that we woke up at um, the name will come to me after it was our last stop. Beaver Creek. We woke up at Beaver Creek at 5 degrees above zero Fahrenheit, and later on that day we were in 40 degrees. So some pretty massive temperature swings and beautiful country. Um, yeah, check out our Instagram for some of those pictures, and I'll try and get some included here. The past week, we've been settling in, Josie and Z, and been reconnecting with our neighbor girls. Gux and Lene came to visit. Um, Gabe Olin stopped by with his kids. Jeffrey stopped by last night. Um, we went out and said hi to Buddy, and we also went shooting with Vince, Vaughn, and Gux. Um, they had a Anchorage Racing Lines motocross practice race last weekend as well. We went and visited Jason and Steve and their families and boys who were racing. Um, and now we're trying to get to Supercross. Um, we have, I think, by tonight, maybe tomorrow, will be about the last chance for a departure to go attend Supercross in Salt Lake City. We knew from the beginning when we threw it out there that it was a stretch to ask for a private jet to get to Salt Lake for the weekend, but commercial air travel would be a challenge. That's kind of a last ditch option, we'll say. I don't know how that'll play out. Maybe a jet comes through. I don't know. It just never hurts to ask. Um, I liken it to those of you asking your significant other out for the first time, right? Remember, kind of like that. It's like what's the worst answer you can get? So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Worst case scenario, we stay home with family. We watch it on TV in the comfort of our home, and um, I don't know. We'll see. But alternatively, there's the Alaska Airmen's Show this weekend out in Palmer. That is a lot of fun at the Alaska State Fairgrounds and the Palmer Airport. That's a really neat event. Um, Speaking of which, we will be getting the Mall M4 going here soon. Get that up in the air. Again, if you go to Instagram, you can see some pictures of that. Um, but yeah, things are good. Logan's feeling well. We've got a lot of um, homeopathic home remedies going with Logan. Um, Different herbal supplements, extracts, things like that. Um, and based on the recommendations of a lot of you out there, we there's a number of things that have come up multiple times from multiple sources, and those are the things that we're pursuing um, right now with Logan's care. Um, but yeah, if you've got an idea or a resource, you are welcome to share your information with us. Um, Email, message, uh, you know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever is convenient for you. But we're happy to hear all options, and we're hoping for the best. And in the meantime, we are going to continue living life as Logan wants to, which includes getting back on the motorbike. I know he's just itching to get on that thing big time. Um, I'll ride with Logan, race with Logan as he does. Honestly, I haven't ridden recently. I wanted to, but every time I get going to, I stop. It kind of feels like I'm cheating on Logan a little bit in a way, right? So I've been waiting for him, and we'll get out there together and ride. So all of our Anchorage motocross family, we look forward to seeing you out there on the tracks. Our California motocross family, we miss you. We miss the races. We miss the camaraderie. We miss the kids. Um, and we look forward to riding with you again someday. Come on up to Alaska. We'll have a good time if you like. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for following us. Sorry for the lack of updates. But here you are. This is one, and we appreciate all of your support. A lot of you have made significant contributions. You are making the dream happen. Um, and a big thank you to a lot of Logan sponsors, Factory Husqvarna, Fly Racing, Pro Circuit Racing, um, Flow Vision. Um, yeah, you guys are killing it. Moto Cuts Graphics, SDG seat covers, the motorcycle shop here in Alaska. Thank you so much. AEO Motorsports down in Temecula. Um, thank you guys a ton. Just a lot of folks have stepped up to make Logan's dream come true, and we're going to continue that dream. And we'll be showing you some podiums and medals soon. So again, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. That's the most important thing, is to be able to share the story, tell someone that does not know, and let's get it out there. Screw cancer, um, child childhood cancer awareness, synovial sarcoma. Um, let's talk about it. It's a real thing. It's a real fight. So hopefully we're inspiring you, parents. Keep your chin up. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good fight. All you kids out there, chase your dreams. Don't matter what's holding you back. Um, don't let anybody tell you no. You can do some unbelievable things, and hopefully Logan's showing you that. So we'll chat soon, you guys.